Welcome back to Tetris Tuesdays at 10. It's Tuesday. It's 10 o'clock. And no matter what I say, it's going to feel like I'm stalling because this game wasn't supposed to come, I feel like, until a little bit later, or I had, fixed on the fact that it was at least a few more weeks down the road, and it's not. I'm realizing now I didn't set something up. So this is, don't look at that real quick. Hold on. Delete that. There is, and so this is an arcade. This is Tetris the Grandmaster. It came out for arcades in '98, Japanese arcades. And as was tradition, often there's like a flyer that will go out before in advertisement arcade games, and the one for Tetris the Grandmaster is pretty telling. And you could have Googled it by now, and it wouldn't be so big. Okay, there we go. Let's put you. Nope, that's that. Don't do that. That's me. There you go. Look at that. So I don't. This stream is bound to make some people a little uncomfortable because I'm probably, as much as I like Tetris, and I've done now, what are we looking at? 48, 7, 47. I'm going to say 47. Final answer. Episodes of Tetris Tuesdays. I'm not a grandmaster by any stretch of the imagination. Luckily, anybody can play the grandmaster, and I certainly am anybody in this. So I know very little, and in fact, I did stay a little bit ignorant on purpose because part of the fun is the surprise and me kind of working my way through some of these things. So going to be plenty of surprises in store. I did read up on it a little bit, but I have played absolutely 0 seconds of it. Like, I made sure I could get the game up and running by way of RetroArch on my Xbox Series S. So MAME on RetroArch on my Xbox Series S. So I don't even think that's like the way they recommend to get this thing up and running. There's actually, this came out in 2022 on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. So I could have hooked up the PlayStation 4 and hopefully maybe found that somewhere, but I didn't. So we're going to emulate this, which probably isn't the way to do it. So apology number one of many, I'm sure. But from what I have seen and what I'm trying to get to with this poster here, it looks like a horror show. This episode may very well look like a horror show, but all of the key art for Tetris the Grandmaster also looks like a horror show. And the first one isn't the only one, but you can see it started out super early on. Interesting, it's actually not developed by Bulletproof. This was licensed out. I couldn't find any of the details on that necessarily, but it is developed by Arica instead, which was made up of ex-Capcom employees. Yes. The name of the company is the reverse of the name of the company's founder, Akira Nishitani, with Akira Yasuda, both of which created Street Fighter II. And Arica, I think, was maybe most popular for Street Fighter EX and the like, but I didn't know this, had a hand in a lot of the Nintendo Battle Royale games that you could get for free with their stuff. So Tetris 99, Super Mario Brothers 35, Pac-Man 99. I guess we can take the flyer off at this point. Just don't forget that it's going to be a horror show. So an interesting lineage to say the least, but the reason why it's so daunting to me is because not just the title, which, you know, gives this feeling of chess or some, I mean, of any video game, I would say Tetris is closest to chess. You know, just like this pure thing that somebody landed on with I mean, how did they land on the moves for chess? I guess I don't know, but with Tetraminos, it seems like it's like a natural, like they exist in nature this way. Go watch the CDI version of Tetris, Tetris in Nature. So there's this air that comes about with it that's scary to somebody like me who likes Tetris a lot and is maybe above average is as far as I'd go, but will be probably not kindly received amongst a room of grandmasters, let's say. So let's get to it with that. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with the throat this morning. I think I figured it out. I have no idea what's going on. That's what's going on. Here, I've got a cough button. Nobody say anything for a second. Okay. I feel better. Let's get the audio in my ear, because there is music to this thing. And the rest we can talk about here in a second. That's normal. It's done that every time I've booted it up, so. Pay no mind to that. Just a very laconic, eerily silent beginning to a video game. I'm going to let it go for a little bit here. Because deceptively simple, I would say. This is how you play. It's Tetris. You know Tetris by now. What could go wrong? But if you look at the background, it looks like we're in like a Silent Hill bathroom or something. Also going to say the first demo I've ever seen where the player suicides at the end there. Oh, look at that. It does give you a little hint at lock delay there. Oh, now they're just being silly. Wow, so yeah, they what's he going to do with that? Oh. Wow, look at the synapses on that. Okay, all right. So I guess the big thing about this is, and again, this is all what I have read, first time stuff for me, coin inserted, is it uses a literal Dan ranking system like martial arts and whatnot. Why is it so dark? Is that just me? The pieces look... I guess it's just the pieces. Weird thing number one. Level up each time you throw a piece down there. This borrows pretty heavily from the Sega arcade version, apparently, which would make a little bit of sense. well. Not the least of which being the color of the pieces. There are score bonuses for combos. And there is actually, this is strange, so it's been a while since we've seen, whoa, what am I doing there? Okay. Like the early Tetris games used to score based on if you hard dropped a piece, or from how high you hard dropped a piece, or soft dropped, I think, in some cases. This, oh, there's me messing up the lock delay. I almost had it. Well, what if you give me another eyepiece? I better not rely on it. Oh, there it is. Oh, nope. Oh no, what are you doing there? There's also a way, which I am thoroughly not taking advantage of right now, to pre-rotate the piece, I read. And I am using the D-pad, which is, you know, obviously there was no D-pad on the arcade machine. But the stick on this Xbox Elite controller is a little sensitive. Ah, couldn't get it over in time. Oh, got that one over in time. Rotate! What happened there? All right, let's try it again. No! I don't know if we're coming back from that one. Oh, I couldn't even get that over in time. Oh, finally. Oh, I got a speed down with that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take advantage of it. That sounded good. Nope. Okay, we're back. Back to too fast. Yeah, I agree. Okay, that was interesting. Grandmaster ranking out of rank. Yeah, I kind of got that. Today's ranking first. Oh wow, nobody's done better than me today. Might as well keep track of this. Oh, time up. grade 3. I did not reach any of the actual Dan ranks. The game speeds up rapidly. Obviously, gameplay is heavily inspired by Sega's Japanese arcade version. The main goal in Tetris the Grandmaster is to score points, awarding the player with a higher grade. The game ends when the player reaches level 999. You will not see level 999 today. If the player scored enough points, they will be awarded with the grade S9. To achieve the grade GM Grandmaster, the player must also meet some time requirements. Okay, so that's where that difference comes in. Interesting things about this. The level counter does go up by 1 for every piece, also for every line cleared. Except for when you get to an increment of 100, it makes you just do those by line clears. That pre-rotation thing with the initial rotation system here, it says holding either left or right a rotation button will cause the piece to appear rotated 90 degrees. I'm sure people can take advantage of that are better at this than I am. And then, of course, we've got a temporary landing system. The ghost piece is back with this one, you might notice. Let's again pretend like we have millions. Oh, it caps out at 9 credits. Interesting. Okay. So what did I get? 3. 3 was my best after an admittedly lackluster showing. See if I can. I don't feel like that's a true representation of my skill. Yeah, I like the design, the color of the pieces, and all that. It's just a little dark on the actual playing field. It feels like I'm doing something wrong, or the emulation isn't clicking on something. I don't know. Or it's part of that horror aesthetic. Nope, that didn't really do me any favors. There's also some like hidden rank depending on the gaps in the screen, if I read that correctly. Maybe that's just if you complete, you get to the end of it with gaps. I dig the music, like it's not, traditionally what we'd think of, but it's getting the job done as far as a mode that ranks you based on score and time. Also, I'm curious about the RNG, because I feel like as I get some not great pieces, I feel like I'm getting good drops. Probably about the time I should not go for Tetrises anymore. Oh, almost overdid that one. Wish I was paying attention to when it sped down. When did that happen? There's some strategy to using the lock delay that I'm not... Well, there I am. I'd say not taking advantage of, but... Oh, not quite. Ah, no. Although nope, I was gonna say, oh, well, I spun something. Nope. What is happening? Ah, not what I was going for. Oh, good gosh. Thought I was doing better than last time. Oh, no, get freaking. Yes. Yes. So dumb. There's no way I did. Yeah, I did worse. Good gosh. Two. Oh, I was level 199 out of 200. Is 200 where the slowdown comes? That would make sense. Just dead simple though, man. Like, here's a time limit, a ranking system. Go. Don't like that already. I was trying to be careful on that last one too. What if it says hard drops? No, no hard drops. Oh, I was gonna say, I never finished that sentence, did I? So whereas a lot of the original old Tetris games would give you points based on where you placed the piece from, or if you hard dropped it or soft dropped it. This only gives you those bonus points if lines are made once the piece hits. So, like that probably got a bonus. That got a bonus. But that did not, etc., etc. Oh, man, why put that extra rotation in there for? Oh, the ghost piece has disappeared. That's right. It's only good for the first 100 levels, I think, or something like that. Not taking any chances. Not quite. Nope. Meant to go the complete other way with that one, actually. No, come on. Oh, what? Ah, too much. That's unfortunate. Oh, didn't even let me get over there with that one. Boy! 199 out of 200 again. Not even worth that leaderboard. Fair enough. How did I do? How was that first game the best one so far? Shy Abby in the chat. You are not too late, unless by too late you mean to see me embarrass myself at Tetris the Grandmaster. Actually, no, you're not too late for that either. You're right on time. I did maybe top out with the very first game, which I'm already into game 3 having a hard time beating. So, did very poorly on the first game. Apparently, it was the best I'm ever going to do. There you go. Now you're all caught up. Does the game look okay? I don't think I followed your advice. I'm just emulating this on a RetroArch. But the game board, like where the pieces fall, still looks dark to me. Is that normal? Shy Abby, let me check if this game has time requirements. From what I understand, Grandmaster rank has time requirements, which, you know, I don't expect we will see a Grandmaster ranking today, but supposedly that's where the time requirements come in. It looks good enough. Okay. Shy Abby's our resident TGM expert, so we are going to take that. I'm trying not to be too crazy here. I'm not even really like building for Tetrises or anything. I'm just trying to stay alive and see what we can do as far as ranking goes. 'Cause so far, not very much. No, go over. There we go. So far I've died twice right at 99. Appears to be one of my soft caps. Or 199, sorry. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we can fix it. Okay, here we go. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. Shoot. Could not get it over there in time. Really messed that one up. Really wish that had gone over there. Oh, come on. Oh, I got the slowdown. Okay, alright. Now I need to get the level down. Shoot! Guess I'll put that there. Okay, I think this is about where I topped out last time. Dang it, what was I doing with that? Well, no. Oh, there's a line. Rotate! Won't rotate. Oh no, I don't expect you to come even close to getting Grandmaster rank. Yeah, no, we're on the same page there. My advice for you is to set up a pyramid stack between level 200 to 300 so you can try to survive at higher speeds. Oh yeah, this game's rotation system is not forgiving at all. Like, I'm still... There's a way to take advantage of that lock delay that I'm not keen in on very well still. That was 3. Oh, didn't get the 3 in there. Seems like we won't be seeing a pyramid stack, high, middle, low sides anytime soon. Not with that game, we will not. Wish we could try the versus mode, but you need a friend for that. I do need a friend for that. Pyramid stack. Pyramid stack, 200 to 300. Okay, alright. Oh, I didn't even look to see where that attempt landed. I bet it wasn't that high. I think I've only ever created a pyramid stack on accident before, so let's see how it goes. It's like whenever it gives me too much of one piece, I'll just stack it all in the same spot somewhere on the board. Well, whatever. Probably not a great spot for that. That was a decent combo on accident. Does speed up quick. Four. No. Here we go. Is that a pyramid yet? I'm not even to level 200. T-spin. The small victories. No, too soon. Oh, come on. Nope, should have put that over here. Oof. 199 again. There it is. Wow, look at that. Versus mode features item blocks that make or break the game. Helpful items to help you survive and offensive items to help defeat your opponent by either disorienting them or just outright one-shotting them if they have a high enough stack. Funny thing, actually, the only time I managed to get GM grade on TGM1 was on a fan game that allowed me to use the SRS rotation system. Ooh, is that with the infinite spin too? That would probably do it for me as well. Actually, no, what am I talking about? I think I'd probably still have issues with that. Yeah, I'm also bad at Tetris to a lesser degree. Yes, you are. Bad at Tetris to a lesser degree is a good way of saying that you're better than I am. Also, soft dropping cancels the lock delay, but you won't be using that anytime soon. Oh, and the slowest run for TGM1 is 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 26 seconds and has an S8 rank. Oh, jeez. Okay, so... So it's a little bit of everything I was expecting. But it's simple. Like, there's no fluff to this thing. It's like, it's maybe one of the purest forms of Tetris iterations. Man, I'm already... Let's get past 200. That's all we want to do with this one. Just gonna get past 200. Too bad there isn't at least like an AI mode. Play the computer. Is it worth doing Tetrises? Like, should I be building for those at all, or just kind of keep it low? I mean, it is a score thing. I'm getting score bonuses for Tetrises, right? So it seems like a good thing to do. does seem like an automatic level up every time I Tetris. Over. There we go. Sheesh. It is kind of crazy this came out on arcades in '98 too. It feels pretty modern. Alright, those are not good pieces. That's not what I was going for. I don't even know what. Over one, jeez. Why do... Shoot. Oh, I got slowed down. I did it. Made it 2-1. Okay, all right, all right. Now we're talking. I really gotta get my level down. There's 3. Nope, don't put that there. No. No. Well, that's probably as good as I've done. Was that my 4th try? This game is made to be simple and difficult, and it nails it. Pretty sure this game was made because Mihara-san woke up one day and said, you know what, Sega Tetris is way too easy. Tetrises are good if you want high ranks. Okay, gotcha. Oh, and one more thing. You can only progress through levels stops every 99 levels by clearing lines. I did read that, although functionally it's not like I get there and I'm able to take advantage of it. The perfect clear is gone. Thanks, Peace Randomizer. Oh boy, looks like you're about to die. That was correct. The stack is not even halfway, by the way. And this is why you need to use both rotation buttons. Yep, you got me there. Maybe Tetris Grandmaster is where I finally get out of some bad habits. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, it didn't last very long. Yeah, I'm stuck in the 80s in a lot of ways, and only rotating one direction. I do, like, there are, I can't remember like what episodes they were, but there are episodes of this series where, because every now and then I'll run into a game where I don't know, like the buttons are switched, you know? Probably Famicom Tetris, where like all of the buttons are switched for everything. So then I'll try, kind of, because I've been forced to figure out how to use both rotation buttons, but I always end up getting myself in trouble, honestly, because I'm not properly maybe you might want to give this game some more tries off stream. Yeah, I mean, I will, because I'm interested in it. Like, there's a handful of them so far. Then I'm like, oh, I want to come back and play this just because it's one of my favorite Tetrises. In fact, I have it in my head. We're coming up on episode 50. I don't know if I'll do it for the 50th. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, but I want to go back and choose like a top 10, you know, like games that I'd put in my top 10 Tetris, because as far as playing it off stream goes, like, you may have noticed that this particular series, stream, show isn't like I'm not here to dazzle anybody. I'm not even here, like, I do a little bit of reading up and study, but I also like to catch that, like, me not knowing what the heck's going on camera. So I will play it off stream because I enjoy it, but not because, you know, like, I wouldn't play one of these necessarily beforehand to get good at it before streaming it. That's not necessarily what's going on here, but I suppose there is some amount of not embarrassing yourself that I could be more sensitive to. Ah, dang it, yeah. The lock delay is nice, but I also, like, it's limited. It's almost like I'm remembering a game where that wasn't the case, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Shoot. Oh, no! That's too bad. Okay, I got another chance. That was luck. Might actually be better with a joypad, or joystick, sorry. It's just that the one I have currently attached is not, like, it would definitely be worse. It's too springy. But I could see a good arcade stick really being the way to go with this. Nope, not quite what I was going for, obviously. But we made it work. It's not what I wanted to do with that at all, but what is... There we go. Sheesh. Okay, this is the best spot I've been in at a slowdown for this entire game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capitalize on it, but... Probably shouldn't have put that there, honestly. Or that there. shoot. Get over. Nope. Ah. Stop moving. Nope. No, too many rotations. Hey, I got a line. Nope. 286. Is that my 5th, right? Today's ranking 1st, so that is the best I've done. Not enough for the leaderboard. See if the leaderboard pops up while I catch up on the chat here. The drive to survive further and further is the reason this game is fun. Yep, for sure. Which is why I say it feels like kind of one of the purer versions of Tetris, because that's like, I feel like that's where it was at early on, except for some of those, well, no, it was there too in the bulletproof software ones, where they had like lives and stuff like that. And those are the streams, if you go back, they're all over 2 hours long, because it was like, even then, where it was harder to die and you had more chances at it, there was still like part of me that's like, how far can I push this to the very end? And when you manage to finish it, you don't just feel like, oh man, I finally conquered this challenge and proved my worth. Yeah, it's like the Dark Souls of Tetrises so far. You think to yourself, I can do better than this. I'm going to get the GM grade. I don't know if I've ever thought that to myself, to be honest. I think I've aged out of the GM grade, I'm going to say. And when you get the GM grade, you play it again to get the GM grade faster. Or you move on to TGM 2 or 3 or 4. I am looking forward to TGM 2, 3, and 4. Just to see what insanity we've, especially because this is an arcade game, so there's going to be some, arcadiness to it, some things that they've put in it. Although again, this is very tame for an arcade game. There's no carnival barker mode. What did you call that? Was that, somebody came in and gave me the actual title for that, attract mode or something like that. It's just a silent screen here. Like, you can picture this cabinet standing off in the corner somewhere, just taunting and torturing you, silently goading you into playing it. It's okay. We all had our beginnings. Yeah. And you're looking at mine. This is my beginning going on, 40 years now. Let's see. No. So I started with the NES Tetris, which came out in 89-ish in the EU, at least, somewhere around there. So I would have been 10 years old. So I've been playing Tetris for roughly 35 years. So you're looking at a 35-year beginner right here. Funny thing, TGM1 is available on the Nintendo Switch for some reason. Yeah, I saw that. It did get a release on the Switch and the PlayStation 4. Had I wanted to. I almost prefer emulation to the re-releases. I'm sure that's probably not, although I was going to say, you would think the re-releases are done professionally, but there's those instances of Nintendo straight up, it seems like pulling ROMs down from the internet to do their own emulation. So who knows, but I kind of preferred to get this up and running in the arcade mode rather than like a PlayStation 4. I have a PlayStation 4 is how I would have done it, but though I prefer keyboard. Oh, there's an idea. Is that like TGM? Because TGM's huge. I get that still. I'm playing an old version, but every version. Is that like the preferred method? Like TGM, people go in on keyboards? TGM 2 is available on Fightcade, so you can battle players online. Oh, okay. That was me. This also has attract mode, but it doesn't. Okay, that was you. Okay, I thought so. If somebody's lended some credibility to this stream, it's Shy Abby. That's what I default at. This also has attract mode, but it doesn't show up because there's still credits. Oh. Get rid of the credits or make it free play so you can see the attract mode screen. Oh, okay. I wonder, I'm not going to be able to do that because it's all off kilter here. That would probably be, yeah, I've never, oh, I started another game. What if we play one more game? Can you stand it? What have we been doing here? 59 minutes? Yeah, we're at about the hour, so this will be it. I just wish it would show the leaderboard, even though I'm obviously not. I mean, that was the best I've done, so you think it would have been, you know, that's the high score on this machine right now, or at least for today. So you think they would show it more often, but I'm curious, was it just, I don't know, let's do this. Is it just 3? Was that where I topped out? Is that my actual rank? 3? Seems appropriate. Oh wait, there's something special I need you to see, says Shy Abby. Okay, all right. I'm ready to see it. More special. There's something more special than a 35-year beginner playing TGM. That, okay, if you say so. After this game. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at some Tetris games. I can talk and play a little bit better, but obviously this speeds up pretty quick. All the arcade modes do, obviously, right? As would an arcade mode. We must still be interested in quarters to some degree. Although this seems pretty, it's not lenient, obviously, and it's just one game, doesn't last a lot, but it lasts about as long as I would expect, and I don't feel cheated, you know? Like by the end of it, I don't feel like it was wringing quarters out of me necessarily, so it's a mark of a good arcade game, not just a good Tetris. I dig the look too, honestly, the way it puts that little white line around the game board, kind of locks it in. I don't remember if Sega Tetris did that. I know this pulls a lot from that. I don't remember if that was, that was not great. I don't remember if that was a design thing from Sega Tetris also. Ah, dang it, man. I'm not moving fast enough here. This is not... Ah, oh hey, I got it back. Okay, good. Not sure why I did that. Couldn't explain it if I tried. Man, over-rotated. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go out on this game. Tell what you got, Shy Abby. I'm not. That one didn't count. Press down 8 times, the C button, the B button, and the A button. Actually, you know what? Let me send the link instead. I did see that. Hold on, let me scroll down on my little Tetris here. If you're talking about down 8 times, you're probably talking about 20G mode. You want me to go to instant gravity? You... All right. I just got to figure out what the C button would be for this pad. Well, you know what? Let's try all of them. Do I get a... Also, B and A might be different. Well, let's try it. 8 times, right? Okay. And then I'll try... We'll make X the C button, see how that goes. CBA. So we'd be looking at, we'll try Y actually, YBA. Okay. Does anything, like, do I get a chime? Should I be listening for a chime? Because I don't think it happened that time. Let me try a different one. It shows a red text saying the mode. Oh, okay. And I'm putting it in on the right screen here. Cosma. Left, down, up, right. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. CBA. You're pressing the wrong button. Yeah, I think I'm, because I don't know which one it would be. I don't think it'll tell me. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you only need to do it once for it to activate. Yeah, I'm trying all of the permutations to see which one. I don't think I've found it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Sorry. I wish I could activate it also. Hold on. Maybe I'll have to do some live tinkering here if you don't mind. Let's controls. That's not really helping, is it? Core options. Nah. All codes must be on the title screen. Got that. You only need to do it once for it to activate. Yeah, it's ZXA. Oh. I don't know why it would map to go back to controls. Oh, I see what you're saying. CBA. Well, see, now it doesn't have a C here. X is A. Still, what's C going to be? And there's no B. Q key. Yeah, the thing is, these are probably MAME analogs, so it's not like it wouldn't be key specific. Huh. All right. So what? Here's an idea. I don't care. It's me and you, man. Let's do this. Maybe X is C. That definitely looks like what it wants me to. Here, check. Okay, here's my idea. So nope, that wasn't my idea. So we know. We just gotta know. Okay, so there's only 3 buttons on the cabinet. We know that from the beginning screen, right? So 1 button rotates clockwise, 1 rotates counterclockwise. So those we at least know. Hold on, let me try. Yeah, so X and Y do nothing. So A and B are A and B, or B and A at the very least. We just need to figure out what would the 3rd button do? Because none of these buttons do anything else. Up. Maybe it's just start. Oh, maybe it's the game start, right? Although if I do that, it will advance the screen. No, it's not. Okay. I can't find a... Okay, so... Well, maybe it's the credit? No, because that's me putting a credit in. So yeah, it's definitely A, B. Oh, there, I got it. It was Y. That's weird. I must have just not tried the actual thing. Okay, let me scoot this over. I renew my objection that you're doing this to me, but that's okay. Okay, 20G mode. What? Give me a rotate counterclockwise, rotate clockwise, secondary rotate counterclockwise. Oh, okay. What did it end up being? Now I don't remember what it ended up being. I think it ended up being Y. CBA. So Y, BA. Anyways. What's your give me an estimate here. How many seconds am I going to last? Huh? Win the prize. What other modes do we have here? Oh, big mode. Although now I would have to figure out what... I might be able to figure that out. 5 seconds. All right, here we go.
Ready, go.
If I get a line for this... Oh, it's that lock delay, though. That's something. Okay. Nope, putting that there. Nope. That's bad. Probably should have tried to put that. T-spin! Got a line! Am I Grandmaster now? Got another line! I don't know where to put that. Nope, can't get that over. Hey! What, did I do a minute 3? Really? Oh, and you can rotate pieces before they spawn. Yeah, I haven't got the hang of that, though. That was like you hold a direction before it spawns. Reverse mode is fire. Oh my gosh, that gives me a headache just thinking about it. I want to try big mode. Can we try big mode here? Left 4 times. Oh, now there's a D in the mix. What the heck is D? Oh, that's down. Duh. Left, down, CBA. Okay, same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. YAB is CBA. So yeah, A and B are reversed and C is Y. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Attract mode when the credits are down. Duh. Yes, that would make sense. All right. We're going to try big mode and then kill all my credits. Wow. This isn't... I wonder if I'm going to do... Can't decide if this is easier or harder right now. Ranking is disabled for these modes, by the way. No! Oh! Oh, wow. I didn't know you could put it like that. What did I do there? I just like permanently messed myself up. Oh, that just went down automatically. Level 62. The big mode in this game is very primitive because you can place the pieces like that, making it impossible to clear. Yep, that was not, didn't love that. Mono mode. I dislike that already. 1, 2, 3. Mono mode.
Ready. Go.
Yeah. Not a big fan of modes where the pieces don't have color. I mean, it's not the worst, but I'm having flashbacks to Commodore Tetris that did that. It was like the only mode it had, right? Pieces of straight up garbage, shabby. What? Yeah, if that what was for Commodore Tetris, yeah, it's the whole game is black and white, and it's like a Commodore wasn't a slouch. It's like a powerful little home computer there, kind of. Decided to make the it's like Geiger, H.R. Geiger. It's like Aliens Tetris. That Commodore Tetris is a trip. It's kind of the first surprise of the bunch, I'd say. That was way early on too in the series. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Oh, you know what? I've never looked at the backgrounds are changing too. I've been really focused on the game. They're keeping with like the synapse look there. Oh boy, didn't go far enough with that one. Why did that stop? That was weird. I really thought I rotated that. Get over. That didn't rotate. Oh, I made it 2-1. It's going to be slightly funny if monochrome Tetris is my high score. Nope. 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 Ah. Nope. That was not, no, a grade 4. That was not. Yeah, not even worth a screen there. Oh man, imagine if the game had the BONE blocks from TGM3's Shiraise level 1000 to 1300 mode. I can't even imagine it. I didn't know that was a thing. Level 1000 to 1300? You just noticed the backgrounds? I did. That's how bad I am. I think this game's backgrounds are based on microbiology. TGM2s are based on industrial machinery. TGM3s on astronomy. And TGM4s on nature and anime girls for some reason. That's the natural progression, if you think about it. Biology, industry, astronomy, and anime girls. No, I don't think... Thank you, Mihara-san. Speaking of backgrounds, I believe you can find all of the backgrounds featured in this game. Look it up. Oh, cool. I will, actually. That's always been one of the fun things about Tetris. Sorry. Okay. We definitely want to get to attract mode here. Reverse mode, I'll spare you all. TLS shows the temporary landing system for the entirety of the game. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. Uki mode, instead of clear sound effect when clearing multiple lines, a child voice will say Uki repeatedly, the Japanese word for the sound a monkey makes. The child will say wah instead if the player scores a Tetris. I think we might have to try that one. The code is insanity. A, B, 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 B. Good gosh. And the keys are reversed here. So that would be technically B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A. I'm losing track already. Okay, let's see how slow it lets me do it. I got it. Nice. All right. Let's see how Uki mode goes.
Ready. Go.
Oh, come on. I was trying to scoot that over. Whatever. Am I missing something? Oh, when clearing multiple lines. Sorry, jeez. Me and my singles. Wow, I like how I'm not clearing multiple lines here, having an issue. Okay. Here we go. Uki mode confirmed. There it is. Let's get a Tetris to hear the wah. It's gonna be like Wario style. How's that for a pyramid? There it is. What was, we just played one. It was a Saturn Tetris. I can't remember if it was the one for the Japanese Saturn Tetris or the American Saturn Tetris. I want to say the Japanese one, so it would have been Tetris X maybe? That had kind of a monkey mode going on there. Or theme, at least. Okay, we'll do that. Wasn't really trying to do that. Over-rotated again. It's like a bad habit of mine. It's probably because of I got trained bad on like infinite spin or something. Oh, not. Oh, that worked out. Nice. This is by far the best shape I've been in at the slowdown. Ah, well, that didn't. A better person could turn that into something. Oh, that didn't want to rotate at all. Probably could have put that somewhere else. Also didn't rotate. Oh no. Ah, get over there. Nope, not what I was going for, but... Oh! Spun something there. $303! We broke 300, huh? The Naomi version? This is why you need to use both rotation buttons. Once again, it is. All right, let's get rid of these. See what the attract mode looks like. I think we did see the attract mode a bit up top. Oh, I didn't get a leaderboard for that. But oh, it did. The leaderboards did come at the end of the attract mode. That's right. Okay, I got you. Oh, there you go. So I'm topping out at my 5th try, grade 2. I did get to grade 2. All right. Oh, wow, the time, 5 minutes and 3 for each of those. I think you can, I know you can't send links in the chat. I think you can post them as comments. Maybe not actually. There's a Spiriters resource page for TGM backgrounds. Spiriters resource TGM backgrounds. Oh, that's for the Grandmaster 3. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, those are awesome. Look at that. Okay, yeah, I'll bring this up. Yeah, we did go through this at the beginning because I was kind of surprised that it kind of gave you a short little, like it's showing you how the lock delay works, but also it's giving you some spin tutorials. Although I don't know about that last one. Not sure how that works at all. But yeah, I made it to 2. I'll take it. For the first time ever playing TGM. I'm fine with that. Yeah, check this out. Let's see if I can do a window share. Screen capture. Window capture. Spiriters resource. Nope. Don't move that. Move that. There you go. Yeah, these are cool. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to click on them and go full screen. Maybe not. Oh, it's a compilation. That is the image. So these are all the backgrounds, though. There's also a 20G demonstration on attract mode. Oh, I don't remember seeing that one, actually, or I didn't clock it. Huh, that's cool. It's a good idea. I should bring up, in the past, I haven't done a real good job of being like, and here's all the backgrounds you never got to see because I can't get that far. So that might be something for future episodes. The last 4 images are not in the base game. Oh, okay. The bug and the brain. And there's actually, yeah, there's like a pagoda that does not jive with the rest of these images, but thank you, Shy Abby. Always a delight. You always add to this stream in more ways than one, so I appreciate it. Not just the company, but the information, because I do come at this, I think, from a slightly different angle. Some would say the enthusiast angle of things, but you know, that might be generous. I am enthusiastic. So what's next week? Oh, next week is I've ordered them all out since I was so out of order when it came to finally playing the Grandmaster, which I'm feeling complete right now. I've played a TGM now. I get 35 years into Tetris, and I finally played a TGM. I'm a Grandmaster now. It's official. Wow. Shy Abby, oh well, you didn't try the reverse mode, but whatever. Yeah, you know, that might be, I should do it. You're right. I should do it. I will do it. I would imagine that future TGMs have a reverse mode. Is that something? You should play it more off stream to get better at Tetris. I should. I mean, let's put it this way. I've been playing Tetris off screen for most of my life, and this is about as good as it's gotten. So, but yes, I did. I finally reordered everything, and just to make sure I didn't get caught unawares again. And I believe we're on to Tetris 64 next week, which we've already done one Tetris on the 64. It was that Mickey Mouse one. Let me double check this real quick just to make sure I'm not making this up. Yes, Tetris 64 is next week. A Tetris you think I would have played since I was kind of a Nintendo kid and had an N64. But no. Shy Abby, no, future TGM games don't have reverse mode. Okay, all right. Well, fine. For you, Shy Abby. Oh, hold on. I got to put in the deal now. Reverse mode. Down, up, down, CBA. Oh, okay. So that's easy. Down, up, down. Okay. Reverse mode. You sadist. Turn this. There we go. Okay.
Ready. Go.
Oh, reverse mode. I thought it was going to... Oh, I've already messed up too. I thought it was going to reverse the controls, which is possibly my least favorite thing in video games. Like, I like it in Tetris games where that's like a thing you can throw at your opponent, you know? But it's still like always the thing that... This is breaking my brain already. What? Because the pieces aren't reversed. Oh, I guess maybe they are. I don't know what I'm going to do when the ghost piece goes away. What have you done to me? Bonus content, yes. This is in fact bonus content. It doesn't take much to get me to play Tetris. You found my weakness. I do like mining Tetris games for all they're worth. Which I will never do with TGM, but... Does that go there? No, it doesn't. Wait, hold on. There? Oh, nope, that goes there. Okay. Nope. I'm kind of surprised I've stayed alive for as long as I have. But it's not really speeding up yet, obviously. Here we go. This is like, you know, like if you put those things on your eyes that make the world look up. So, see, why did I put that there? Makes the world look upside down, and eventually your brain will adjust so that you're seeing the world upside down. Like, I feel like that's starting to happen a little bit. Oh boy. Nope. No, that doesn't go there. I try to make it fit. Doesn't go there. Again, this is gonna get real ugly once my ghost... Oh, did my ghost piece just disappear? It did just disappear. Okay. Does that go there? It doesn't. Oh, good enough. I'm mentally placing a ghost piece. No, that too much. Oh, that's bad. Nope. Oh, come on, dang it. Oh, whoa, that's especially bad. Should have rotated that sooner. Nope. That was a trip. Okay, that wasn't what I expected still. I feel like there's other Tetris games where the pieces fall up too. For some reason it didn't trip me out as much, but remember I got a 2 grade. That was crazy. Oh, and you can enable permanent ghost piece with AB. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have done that. And I think you can combine all codes may be combined. Yeah, so I could have done that. That would have been a good combo right there. You're doing better than my personal best so far. I've never played Robo. Oh. I did better than your personal best of 0 because you've never played it. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can enable permanent ghost piece with. You can stack modes on top of each other, so you can do things like reverse mode, big mode with permanent ghost pieces. Yeah. That was fun. Who would have guessed that TGM did not disappoint in any respect? I would have. Everybody would have. So now I'm like all the more excited too, since there was like one that just came out in April, right? Was that? It wasn't that far down the line. Was that like just the 4th one too? Yeah, that was the very last, the most recent Tetris game to come out, actually. Tetris the Grandmaster 4 Absolute I. So yeah, we'll be back to Tetris Grandmaster 2 in 2000. So we've got a few. I've got a nice long break before I really give it to myself yet again. So yeah, come back next week for the N64 version of Tetris. Thank you for being here this week. Everybody that did hang out and hangs out after the fact. The channel is seeing a little bit of a slowdown at the moment. We're waiting on our schedules to realign with my family so we can get together and finish. We have started Hard Boiled, and then that'll be the next episode of Cinematic. Unless it won't happen this week, and then I'll just go ahead and do one in the interim, which would probably be Super Cop 3 or 3 Ninjas. So a 3 either way. Chasers is on hiatus until we start the new box. You can go vote on that poll and tell us which one you want to start opening, us to start opening. What else? The video that's going to come up next is going to be a Orion Runs, which isn't going to make a whole lot of sense. It's good, but the reason why everything else kind of fell by the wayside is because that video ended up being more of a production than I expected it to be. So it should be fun. It's turned into kind of a retrospective and rumination on what the channel has been so far. So as far as TGM4, yeah, it also released on Steam, which makes it the most accessible TGM game to date. Oh, dang, that's crazy. All right, cool. So again, thanks, and we'll see you around.